Well, this is an interesting development. We're in the kind of entering the Superstition wilderness from the north side at Canyon Lake. You see, we were supposed to go up to the Tortilla Flat trailhead, and unfortunately, I guess the rules changed the last few years where they don't let people park overnight anymore over there. So we're heading in from Boulder Canyon. We're just gonna kind of freestyle it. We're gonna go out here for 3 days and just kind of hike around. No clue what we're gonna get up to. Anyway, yeah, let's go up Boulder Canyon.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
It is the trailhead.
Yeah, if it's impacting your life, it's just not worth it.
Lake's not far. Here's a one-lane bridge. Remote's great.
Yes.
I'm not gonna put this in the video.
No.
I think we're gonna return via Boulder Canyon Trail. Well, we're gonna go down this way and explore. I think there's a way to get down into the lower part of Boulder Canyon, like right where it enters the lake. So we're gonna try that. A lot of people around this area. It's a very popular area, so there's gonna be some talking on camera and maybe a few other hikers.
Saved me from about 50 of the last cactus needles.
I know. It's like, I could wear shorts right now. It's nice enough. We're not doing the crazy off trail, but But it's like, there's still cat's claw. We're gonna kind of go off trail. Might be some water, a little adventure. I'm not even sure if we're gonna figure out how to get down into it, so we'll see.
I don't want to see awkward starting in like this.
Oh.
Now, you need to cooperate. Out.
Should we just side hill it, or no? Because we're gonna hit a cliff over there.
You think if we keep going, there's no way.
No, there's a cliff right there.
It's
like
gotta go that way, right?
there. Yeah, we have to head up this way.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll just walk right up the mountain. Oh. We have no clue where this trail is going.
Yeah, there's the water. It's still deep over there.
It's still like pretty low. Who knows if we're gonna be able to drop down this or not. So we found a trail. This is not on a map anywhere. And it looks like we're gonna be able to make our way down into Boulder Canyon. It looks like the water is quite deep, but we could probably skirt around the side of it.
That's Geronimo Head right there, right?
No.
That big one right in front?
Oh, well, this one over here might be...
The farthest peak.
Yeah, so, okay. So what Dave's talking about, you might not be able to hear him that clearly on the GoPro, but right here, originally we were going to go up there, but again, we couldn't get up there based on where we parked. This is not on a map. It's just like a used trail that's developed over the years. Found a cairn, which is always nice.
Water.
All right, so we kind of made our way down that pass, like right there, and we just kind of beeline down this little trail. It was actually in really good shape. Really surprised that that's there. I heard people go down into Boulder Canyon this way and never knew it was anything more than a total cross-country route. So this is Lower Boulder Canyon. As you can see, we have a lot of water. So we got nice light packs, so we don't have to carry very much. And we're just kind of, again, freestyling it.
Little lagoon part here, like you could straighten this cliff out.
Water's super deep over here, like swimming hole deep. In Slick Rock country, they call it rim walking to sound cooler. We're about to get our feet wet. Boulder Canyon's pretty deep, but we think we found a good crossing point. Ooh, a little slippy. Not bad though. I think we're gonna skirt along this little slick rock section. Let's see if I don't slip off of this rock. How beautiful is this? This wasn't even planned, but it's turned out good so far.
There we go.
Okay, we had to make a long water crossing. I'm gonna cross over there. That's real good, Dave. Woo! That's cold water.
That's a little bit chilly.
Very bouldery, kind of slow going. This is actually one of the better parts. You could just kind of walk on this. But you still got to watch for loose rocks. But
A little deeper right here.
it's a nice like sunny day, so even though the water's cold, it's still kind of refreshing. Okay, so I admit to have been making an error this whole time. I told you guys that we were hiking up Boulder Canyon. This has actually been LaBarge Canyon the whole time. A little muddy, but I think I'll just walk in the water actually. There's a little cascades here. Been walking in deep water, not quite this deep. This is probably, that's almost chest deep. Got smooth sailing for just a little bit here.
Looks like you're not going to find out until we get down there, too.
Right. He's getting a little deep.
That was right up to it. That was definitely the deepest.
We got a very short narrows here. We don't know how deep this water is going to get at all. This is the way we're heading. We'll go through here. This is lower LaBarge Canyon with quite high water levels. We're close to the outlet with Boulder Canyon, so we might have lower stream flow once we pass Boulder Canyon. So there's Dave heading through the brush. Seen like a bunch of these little tiny caves in the canyon wall. This is, I think, all limestone. I ain't no geologist, so I don't know. Kind of just walking up the water, just kind of thrashing up the creek. So that got really deep, and there's this whole kind of deep, kind of river creek system. It's very, very deep. And we're gonna walk over kind of this tree branch here and we're going that way. Whee! We're about to hit Boulder Canyon finally, and we still have to continue up LaBarge a little bit after that to get to where there's actual trail at. All right, this is the way we came from, looking down LaBarge towards kind of the lake direction. So we're now at the confluence. So going out this way is Boulder Canyon. It's kind of a mess in here, kind of hard to see everything, but this way we decided we're gonna head up LaBarge Canyon. Hopefully the water isn't quite as deep going up this now. We really don't know really anything about this route so far. It's been quite an adventure. Like, we've been hopping over huge boulders, we've been going through deep water, and we have no idea how this last mile is gonna be in LaBarge until we hit like the Boulder Canyon Trail. It's just been a total adventure so far, but we're gonna keep going up LaBarge and see what happens.
That's saguaro blowing into the rock.
Yeah, it is. Dave just pointed out there's a saguaro up there that's growing out of the high canyon wall like rock. First time in the very lowest part of LaBarge Canyon. It is totally wild. We've been walking right in the creek. It got really slippery. We've been kind of bracing ourselves to not slip. But it's difficult hiking, but it sure is a pretty canyon. So LaBarge Canyon now is starting to open up a little bit more, I think, up ahead. We're still getting through some kind of bushwhacking parts. As you can see, this is the way looking ahead, so we have to kind of hike through all this crap. Kind of looks like a very concerned face.
Boy, look at this stick that got caught on my shirt. I got hung up on the bottom of my shirt.
The LaBarge Canyon is opening way up now, which is good because we've been in kind of some thick bushwhacking for a while. So we're still heading this way. We're not too far from where we want to get to for the day. We haven't actually gotten that many miles in, but it's been hard hiking. This, I think, is like the little battleship, and I think what's behind it is the big battleship mountain. Could be wrong on that, but yeah, so we're making progress. Here are those cliffs closer up. We think this is the Geronimo Head, or the cliffs that are directly after them. Don't worry, I wasn't filming that
I
part.
was about to say, I hope there's no audio of that.
No, I just started.
That was like 16 hooks, all in my bicep.
Yeah, cat's claw is our favorite, most bestest friend out here in the Sonoran
Snag City, dude.
desert.
So I know you come out. Oh, silly grabbing tree.
Okay, we're very close to the Boulder Canyon Trail. It's like comes down that hill, like kind of right there where those saguaros are at. David's going up because we found a fire ring, like a campsite, like over here. And he's fighting with some cat's claw, but we're trying to see if maybe there's a use trail up here since there's a nice fire ring. There was Budget Dave. Heading down, wait, up LaBarge Canyon. Day turned out to be awesome. This canyon hike was totally unexpected. Like, we didn't plan for like getting our feet wet at all even. But it's been really hot and sunny. We're happy that we're in this like cold water. It's been cooling us off all day. Here's a look up LaBarge Canyon. That there in the center is the Battleship Mountain sticking up. Okay, we kind of beelined it uphill and climbed up because we realized we were really close to the trail. Boulder Canyon Trail actually heads up kind of that way. So we realized we're only a couple hundred feet from it. It's kind of through here somewhere. We're kind of gonna go through this bush real quick.
Found it.
We found it.
Maybe. That looks traily to me.
It's the trail.
Oh, that's the trail. Look at all them shoe prints. Now I just feel like a normie.
All right, we're on Boulder Canyon Trail now. Feels like we've had an accomplishment. We've chased an achievement, and we hiked through the very lower LaBarge Canyon, which I've heard people did, and we did it on kind of a whim without any real planning, which also makes it feel a lot more of an adventure. There's the Geronimo Head, and there's a lot of good campsites along Boulder Canyon, at least along the trailed part. This is more typical of Boulder Canyon's actual trail conditions. It can still get a little bit overgrown, but most of the time it's in pretty good shape. This is the Battleship, and if you see on the right, it almost looks like there's kind of like spring water trickling down. We're not sure if that's actually like actual water coming down or just maybe like desert varnish. Okay, I think we found a campsite. It's only 3 p.m., but we're just kind of Like I said, we're playing this trip by ear, and we figured it's a natural stopping point, and this is a sweet site. I've stayed at this one a lot. There's good places to sit. There's a big old fire pit. We might do a fire tonight. We've got all day. Here, we have made camp early. Dave's tent is actually off in that brush there. He found a flat spot. Here's me. Here's the battleship. That's the direction we head down to get water from LaBarge Creek. Oh, that's sharp.
I've made fire.
It's time to stir it. I got red beans and rice, but it looks like it's gonna be red beans and rice soup if I don't stir it. Get that going a little bit better. I gotta have my cheese too. And then I got tacos.
You're way ahead of me.
I don't know why they put 2.5 on there, like a silly goose.
Always 2 cups. You can always add more, but you can't take it out. Love it. 2 cups.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you know my secret now is like I'm an Alpine Air ambassador.
I tried doing that with Ready Wise, but it never panned out.
I don't know what's that way. I know what's that way.
LaBarge. Like lower LaBarge box is down there.
But can you eat?
You can go down it. We just have to like cross the, we will go.
Be like that.
Yeah, it'd be like all that.
Okay.
Good morning. Time for some lasagna breakfast. All right, we're about to hit the trail. I think we're gonna have some kind of gloomy weather today, and then I think it's supposed to actually storm pretty badly late tonight, but we should have okay weather today. We're going to be doing a loop heading down Boulder Canyon into Marsh Valley, and then we'll be taking the Marsh Valley route on Cavalry Trail up and over the kind of Red Hills area, back into Boulder Canyon, and come back kind of this direction. There's remnants of an old cowboy camp over here. I don't really know the story behind this one. But if you want to come camp out here, is just a wonderful little bed for you all to sleep on. Big sinkhole. I'm not sure if there's a mine added in there or what. I think this used to be, there's like a little kind of tunnel thing that goes back here. It almost resembles a little slot canyon, but this is definitely like kind of a mine through here. But we got miles to cover, so we're not going to go in there today. Heading off this way. Way out there beyond that kind of canyon is the Superstition ridgeline, way out there. Now we're in the basin for Boulder Canyon, almost to where the water is. So this is Boulder Canyon. And we're gonna have to cross this thing quite a bit for the next couple of miles. And now we walk, and walk, and walk, and walk. That is the battleship from the other direction. Here is Second Water Canyon, full of algae right now.
It was cleaner when it came through. I feel like the water right here.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting a little bit more.
Lots of algae bloom in this water now.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more in terms of water at these pools, but Boulder Canyon is still flowing full. Okay, we're gonna be getting our feet wet now, a bunch. We're gonna have a lot of crossings of Boulder Creek to do. It's all you, young Jedi.
My shoes were just about dry.
Boulder Canyon. This is a callback to the very first trip video I ever made. Went right through this spot, completely dry at the time, and it was the end of December, like near New Year's of 2018. So this has been a really wet winter, and it's really nice to see these canyons flowing. It's a lot more fun hiking. Saw kind of a little arch or a window that Dave pointed out.
It looks like a dog kissing a rock.
It does. Looks like a dog licking something while sitting down.
The whole thing came down. There's a piece of it here.
Okay, we are finally heading out of Boulder Canyon. And we're eventually going to be heading up to the left of this blacktop mesa using the Bull Pass. To the right is East Boulder Canyon. To the left is Bull Pass. That's going to go around the left side of this big butte here called the Blacktop Mesa. Okay, we hit the Bull Pass trail. Never filmed this one, I don't think. So we're pretty high up from Boulder Canyon now, and on the right is Yellow Peak, and the formation on the left is called Black Mesa, and a trail runs up through there. So this here is the backside of Blacktop Mesa. Bull Pass is pretty steep. This is gonna give us a little shortcut to get into Marsh Valley. All right, we are on top of Bull Pass. We have a good view of Malapais Mountain, and that's where we're going, kind of in that direction. We're gonna kind of loop around. So what we're gonna do is head down Bull Pass through there, and then we're gonna head down the Cavalry Trail that way. You probably can see the trail going out there. That's where we're going. So we're gonna start dropping down on that hill behind that trail. This out here is Marsh Valley. It's kind of hidden behind those hills. The area in the foreground is called the Red Hills, and out there in the distance is Malapais Mountain. And at the very bottom of the frame right now, that is Needle Canyon. This one here is on the kind of the right side of that last pan shot, and this is called Black Mountain. And this is a mountain that's kind of at the base of Marsh Valley as you're kind of making your way on the Dutchman Trail to Charlie Boy Spring and kind of that part of the Supes. Down there, we're seeing kind of signs of a route. I think there's a route that takes you down into Needle Canyon and then over that hill right there. It's called the Red Hills. And that gets you down into Marsh Valley, which cuts off some mileage of the Cavalry Trail. And then out there, you should be able to see the battleship. So that's kind of the left side we came down Boulder Canyon out there. You should be able to see some water down there. That is Needle Canyon. I think I had a very short hiking video, like an off-trail Needle Canyon video from a while back. We thought about going up this, but we saw the canyon opening at Boulder Canyon. It was a lot of water, like deep water. So we decided on Bull Pass instead. So we're heading this way. Oh, that's not fun. It's not deep, but it's slippery. That's Needle Canyon, going down into Boulder Canyon, a few miles down. We're pretty much in Marsh Valley, almost. Got a short ways to go. That right there on the right is Bluff Spring Mountain. You should be able to see Weaver's Needle in the background. You might be able to see Dave cruising on the Dutchman Trail out there. Turned out to be just a gorgeous day. We were supposed to have storms late tonight. We'll see if that's still happening. That's Marsh Valley. We're heading on the Cavalry Trail. So going down here. This is LaBarge Creek, same creek that we walked up on day one. So we've been able to loop around Boulder Canyon and connect back up with LaBarge Canyon flowing through Marsh Valley. So we're just gonna cruise for a few miles until we find a campsite that we like in here, I think we decided. We'll have to cross LaBarge Creek a bunch of times, but it should not be nearly as bad as it was on day one earlier this morning. Feet, wet feet, wet feet. Oh. Look at that scummy algae. Oh, it's slippery too. Another crossing. Quite a few crossings. This is all LaBarge Creek. One of our last crossings of LaBarge Creek. We decided we're going to camp very soon. Alright, I think we found a place to camp. Kind of an old disused campsite, but it should work fine. Got a heck of a view. Okay, this is our campsite. That's a camera. That's a pack. And that's a tent. Dave's a little bit ways down from me. He's doing the tree trick with his.
Mine's a dual purpose. I don't want to walk across into that cactus at night. So my yellow string is going to be like, don't go there.
See how he has his guy line right here for headroom. These landshans expand a lot more than the duplex does because the material is more stretchy. Is this sil nylon or poly or what?
Sil nylon?
Look in the opposite direction. We camp out there. And tomorrow we gotta climb all this stuff. We're gonna be heading up that pass. And on the other side of all this stuff is Boulder Canyon. camp, dark camp, food camp. Tents are out there.
I don't know if that's gonna help.
Chana masala with cheese night. Hey, where's my gas?
I was about to say, it's the first time I've seen your stove not work.
Woke up to some frozen rain coating the tent. Well, this is an interesting development. The cliffs keep going up there. You can't even see them. It's kind of in the clouds. Here we're gonna hike on out of here now, about 7.5 miles back to the car. So we're gonna head over a pass, a complete cavalry trail. We're gonna go down into Boulder Canyon again and head out via the Boulder Canyon Trail. Man, even the Weaver's Needle has snow on it. weird weather. There's blue skies kind of on the horizon. Hopefully that's meant for us. See Boulder Canyon down there now. Okay, we're back at Boulder Canyon. So we're gonna head up a couple miles across back over to where our campsite was on the first night. LaBarge Creek has a lot more water today than it did yesterday. So we're trying to find a good place to cross. It's really not that deep, but still looking for the best crossing points. Big pool of water out there. This is hail falling on us right now. Got a little break in the weather here. Probably gonna get more rain soon. These clouds are moving fast. So we're doing the climb up and over back into LaBarge Canyon. LaBarge Canyon should be our final water crossing of the trip. And we're gonna go up and over the Boulder Canyon Trail back to the car. You can see the weather cleared up. Hopefully it stays that way. There's still some big storm clouds behind us. And moving our way. There's actually some guys going in the wilderness that we just passed by. Making the climb out of Boulder Canyon. We're gonna be climbing up one of the canyon walls of the canyon that we were on day one. And we're gonna take that back down to the marina. Deep. You see snow out there in the Superstition ridgeline. The kind of wide barrel looking peak over here that's the Battleship. And way in the distance you can see the lower LaBarge Box Canyon. So that down there is LaBarge Canyon, kind of where it splits off from where Boulder Canyon comes in. We hiked all that day one. Getting close to the top. It's just over this crest here. All right, we're now within view of Canyon Lake. Okay, zooming all the way out again. So all that down there is LaBarge Canyon. I have kind of a better view of it now than before. You can actually see kind of where the water starts to go closer into Canyon Lake. And you should be able to see the trail ahead. That's where I'm going. Kind of on this rugged part where there's like a waterfall, and it's really wet out here. Like, it's kind of slick, rocky, and kind of slippery. Okay, I'm cresting the last pass. So now it's all downhill to Canyon Lake. I might be able to see Dave up there. I finally almost caught up with him, but I probably won't because he's continuing on up. So this last ridgeline is what we'll be descending back to the lake marina. Okay, I'm on that ridge that Dave was just on the last shot. If you look far out there, you see some snow-covered peaks. That's actually 4 peaks. Yep, what your beer is named after. So we got the selfie brigade up there. A perfect backpacking day almost.
We are getting a little weather element. Oh wow. That's cool.
Well, it feels like a novelty out here. And we don't get enough of the weather. I feel like we get enough. For me, I get rained on a handful of times a year, maybe.
Oh.
Final descent down to the marina. We are really, really close to the car. We're just about back to the trailhead. It was a fantabulous trip. I had a really good time. I saw kind of scenes in the Supes I thought I would never see, all that snow. And the canyon was a complete surprise on day 1 at kind of that very lowest LaBarge Canyon. That's the end of this video. Like if you like, and subscribe for more. See you next time.